I bought this horse trailer that's been sitting in an old dusty barn for many years. It has 4 dry rotted tires and rusty rims. Since I have to take off the tires anyways, I thought I would clean up the rims, prep them, paint them, and make them nice. I wanted to bring you along with me and show you the process I follow to get durable, nice-looking rims on this trailer, and you can do the same on your car or any other vehicle or piece of equipment. Whether you remove the tires from the rims or leave them on and tape them off, the process will be the same. I did these tractor rims about 5 years ago with the tires on. Let's get started. First, we need to get any grease off the wheels. I'm going to take some hot soapy water and wash them down. Just going to wipe it all down. Make sure I get all the grease off of there. All right, we're ready to clean up the rims. Get as much of the rust off as we can. I've tried the grinder and it does not work as well because it's harder to get in these tight areas. So I use this attachment on the drill. These are fine bristles. Now these bristles break off easy and they fly in different directions, so you want to be sure to wear safety glasses, gloves, and there's a lot of dust from the rust, so we want to wear the mask.
That's a good idea.
Now you could use a blower, a brush, paintbrush, or compressed air to blow off all the dust and the rust and things. Since I have compressed air, it's easiest for me, so I'm going to use that. Now even though you won't see the back side, I'm going to go ahead and quickly brush that out. I'm not going to make this perfect, but I'd like to get some primer and throw some paint on there just to preserve it, keep the rust from spreading.
That's a good idea.
You made quick work of that.
I've got the wheels cleaned up as you saw, wiped down. They're not perfect. They're going on a horse trailer that's rusty. But if these were going on a real nice car that I had restored, I would wire brush them down to almost bare metal and get all the rust off. So there's a little extra work that I would do, but I'm not doing that. So I got this Rust-Oleum primer to use on heavily rusted metal. Now this isn't heavily rusted metal. This is just a dusting here and there. But that's what I'm going to use. Gives superior adhesion and protection from rust. And then I'm going to paint it the closest color I could find. That'll go nice with the trailer. So I'll put 2 or 3 coats of this on, and then we'll go ahead with the final coat. Of course, you want to shake the can well. Make sure the BB is moving around and shake it for at least 60 seconds. And then I'm just going to put a dusting coat on right now, and then a little heavier coat. And if I need to, a heavier coat after that. You want to hit it from all different angles, so I'll get what I can from this angle here. I know I need to get some spots here. I'll get that when I come around.
All right.
I want to get the edge of the rim also. There's our first coat. Looks pretty good. Very good. Nice coverage. And that's going to bond real well. And that little dusting of rust, that'll seal that all up. I'm going to go ahead and dust the back side just to seal those up, but I'm not going to paint the back side.
Okay.
Doing this coat just a little heavier. All right, 2 down. Not the best spray cans as far as the way they work, but when you get near the bottom, it gets a little skippy.
That's not good.
So I shake it and hold it a little bit away. You want to make sure, the biggest thing is you don't get runs. All right, and now our third and final coat of the primer. I'm giving it about 5 minutes between coat. It's very hot here, and it's humid too, but it's drying quick. And there we are. Primer all done. Let that get a little tacky and put the final coat on. This is the color that I'm going with. Not the prettiest color, but I didn't want to pay to have paint mixed, and it's the closest match to the trailer. The trailer's two-tone, and it's the closest match I could find. All right, first coat done. Now this will be the heaviest coat, but you don't want runs.
That looks much better.
Just wanted to give you a heads up, if you do use the rusty metal primer, which is heavy-duty durable stuff, and I wanted to use that on these rims, you'll get a little bit of a grainy finish. I don't know if you can see that, but you get a little bit of a grainy finish, not a real smooth. It shines, but it's a little grainy.
Okay.
To do all 5 rims, both sides, I used 3 cans of this rusty metal primer. And then the final coat, which I just did on the side of the rim that's going to show, I used almost 2 cans of this top coat. The sun's coming around. I'm going to let it bake in the sun this afternoon for 2-3 hours. Then I'll take them in the garage and leave them sit for at least 24 hours. And then we can mount the tires and throw them on the trailer. Now we're ready to mount the tires. And there's the tires, mounted on the rims, mounted on the trailer, and with one hubcap, and I think it looks nice without the hubcap too. If this video was a help to you, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and I look forward to helping you with other projects online.